Good morning, everybody, and welcome to day 29 of our 6-week transformation challenge. Guys, this has been a crazy ride. Heading into week 5, we're almost at the end of our 6-week challenge, just 2 weeks to go. Next week, we have detox. This week, we're talking about sleep. So now that we are this far into the game, I'm sure you're getting pretty used to practicing intermittent fasting. And although over this 6 weeks, we want to work on extending our fast for as long as we can, keep in mind that as you move forward outside of the 6-week program, you don't want to be fasting all the time. You want to find that happy medium between maybe 1 or 2 days a week. You can practice IF, maybe once a season, going a couple of days. But by and large, you do want to cycle in regular eating patterns as well as practicing IF. Now, hopefully by now you've been able to identify a lot of inflammatory foods, and you're starting to become very aware that certain foods can inflame the body and you had no idea. You knew that you were eating healthy salads and you thought you were eating healthfully, but all of a sudden now you're like, whoa, I didn't know that I had a reaction to these certain types of foods. We also talked at length about gut health and understanding how to heal leaky gut, understanding how to insert prebiotics and probiotics into the day so that on a daily basis, you are very conscious about nourishing your healthy gut bacteria. Last week, we focused a lot on stress. And I'll be honest with you, in history of this program, this is the week and last week where we start to lose people a little bit. Everyone's excited to learn about fat and how to lose it. Everybody's excited to get into their workouts and start working out. Gut health is a very interesting topic, so people are engaged. But now people don't take stress seriously enough, and they certainly don't take sleep seriously enough. And we have a mindset that says sleep is negotiable, right? I get to the end of my day, I'm tired. All I want to do is rest and relax or go on social media or watch TV or do the Netflix thing until I pass out, right? This is the start of your next day. How you spend the night before dramatically impacts the day that will follow. I'm sure that makes sense. So keep in mind that our bodies were designed to go with the circadian rhythm. So that is that cycle of the sun, right? So we want to be awake and alert during the hours where the sun is up and shining bright on us. And then we want to be very mellow and asleep by the time that the sun goes down. So just like anything that is seasonal and local and cyclical, in the summer, we can afford to have longer days. We have more light exposure. And in the winter, we have less light exposure. So your sleeping patterns and habits can very well change. So those of you who have known me for a while, you know that I have a hard stop at 9 o'clock. I get to bed. And if I'm not asleep by 9:30, 10 o'clock, I really pay for it the next day, including on weekends. Now, I know so many of my clients do not take their sleep seriously enough. They do not bother to create a sleeping routine, and that's what this video is all about because it is imperative. You're starting to learn now how important managing stress is. Getting a proper night's sleep is imperative too, and the pinnacle of managing all of your health goals. You need that proper rest. It will determine whether or not you have this great ability to be healthy, manage your weight, repair your body, and repair your mind at the same time. So I highly recommend that you start to really think about your night's sleep at the beginning of the day, right? You want to get outside as much as possible, exposing your skin to the sun, to sunlight during daylight hours. We were not designed to be confined into a room all day long. And so many of us do not even have exposure to sunlight because we don't have a window near us. So keep in mind that when you walk into the office all day, you are without sun for the entire day. And that's really bad when it comes to wintertime as well. So make it a point that a couple of hours, every 2 to 3 hours, set your timer, get up, get outside, and even for 10 minutes, just breathe in the fresh air, get that sun to hit your skin. If you can, even just walk down the street and back again and back up to your desk. It's so hard, right? We have so much going on at our desk, so many demands, so many expectations of people, and to break away from it, to come back, it feels like it's like, I can't, that's a luxury, I shouldn't be doing that. It dramatically impacts your health. Okay, so just keep in mind that our bodies were designed to be in sync with that 24-hour clock. So during daylight hours, our bodies were designed to have movement and exposure to sun. So I highly, highly recommend that. When you get to bed, have a regular routine, something that your body depends on. We thrive on a routine. And you know, when you were sleep training your babies, you remember when you were raising your babies. Early on, they kept saying routine, routine, routine. That's because our bodies do very well. And that doesn't have to change just because you are an adult. And your body starts to sense some familiarity to your routines, and it's going to start to wind down naturally. You've heard me talk about taking that time out to have a bath. If you can't sit and be in the bathtub for 30 minutes or whatever, jump in the shower, use essential oils, use maybe a shampoo that's got a beautiful scent so that you can bring yourself down with the hot water. Maybe it involves dimming all of the lights around your house, because we weren't designed to have so much light exposure at night. So get used to using candles if it were, or just use a different type of light bulb. Now they have lamps where you can literally turn it in one direction to have the blue light for daylight and turn it in the opposite direction to have the red light for evening time. It makes all the difference. You've heard me say 1,010 times, stop watching TV at night. Stop getting onto your phone or getting that digital detox. Your body needs that time to just come down and disconnect. That doesn't mean jumping into someone else's reality or jumping into a fake reality that's just a story that doesn't offer you any value. Take this time to have that personal reflection. Take the time to listen to that, maybe that same song every day, using essential oils to bring yourself down. Do not have any of these stimulating beverages or foods so close to your bedtime, right? Staying away from alcohol and caffeine and sugary things well after 3 o'clock. As of 3 p.m., cut the caffeine or any form of stimulants that might be keeping you awake at night. I promise you that if you are very intentional about your bedtime, if you are religious about keeping that set bedtime time frame, where every night you go to bed at a set time and every day you wake up at a set time, your body will start to really rely on it and thrive on it. So there you are, my friends. That is today's video. I really, really hope you take this message full to heart and make it very intentional about how you're going to start managing your sleep. It will make all the difference in your health goals. Trust me on that one. Okay, guys, I'm looking forward to hearing your sleep regimen down below, your routine, what you've crafted for yourself. So mark down your bedtime. What time do you go to bed? What time do you wake up? What is your routine that allows you to tap into that parasympathetic nervous system? Is it a yoga class? Is it meditation? Is it breath work? What's your favorite song or playlist that you like to listen to? Maybe it's an audiobook where you like to just sit with your eyes closed and listen to education. I'd love to hear what you guys are doing. Share with each other, and we'll see you again for tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody.